far as myself, just a normal blue-collar, hardworking person. Production management was a specialty for many, many years, and then I went into truck driving because I just kind of like the relaxed atmosphere. But life was really good. I had a lot of fun with the kids. I spent a lot of time at the beaches and all the normal things that a family man would do. I was sent to inspect and deliver some parcels in South San Francisco, California. I went into the building, and I remember the engineer telling me I had to use a specific elevator, and the elevator was making a heck of a lot of noise. And you know, I had mentioned it to him, but he just kind of shooed it off like it was nothing, and it's been doing that for some time. I had to make a total of 10 trips in the elevator. On my 10th time in the elevator, I did go to my floor. I finished what I had to do, delivering the parcels. I got in the elevator and pushed a button. It went higher for some reason, unknown reason. The door opened, and it closed, and then it was just this loud explosion, like everything just shook. And at first I thought it was an explosion at first, and I just kind of grabbed onto the railing and held on, and it shook, and it just fell. It fell so rapidly that I could actually feel myself levitating. And the whole time it was making noise, and then at the same time it just stopped. It stopped abruptly, and when it did stop, it just, my knees, as much as I tried to hold myself, my knees, my arm, everything just buckled, and I slammed to the floor. When the elevator slammed me to the floor, I originally felt a lot of pain in my left shoulder. I thought maybe I had broke or misplaced my shoulder, or I knew there was an injury there. And also in my knees hurt really bad. I did feel something in my back, a lot of pain in my back, but it went away. I immediately was able to get up off the floor and walk around and let it shake it off like you do, as you know, in a sports. Get hurt, you shake it off. After just a few days, I noticed I was having more and more difficulty with my back. The pain was getting more significant, so I thought I'd better get that checked out by more of a specialist. When I did, they said, well, they found this problem could be a minor back strain or something. They didn't really give me an MRI at that particular time or anything. But the surprising thing about it, they scheduled the MRI almost 30 days later, and within that short period of time, I had gotten worse and worse and worse. And so I tried to put off the surgery. I was sent to a specialist, and he recommended I do have a back surgery. After the MRI, they realized there was a major problem. Some of the bones and everything were crushed in there. I don't know the terminology, but so after I spoke with my doctor, and several times he recommended that I have these large needles put on my back, epidurals and things. So I went through that whole series of epidurals, and nothing actually worked. I was getting worse. Almost a year later, it got to the point, it was right around Christmas, I just could not take it anymore, and I was almost crippled. My legs would freeze up, I'd fall down, I could walk hardly even with a walker. I knew something had to be done. I needed to change. I couldn't live this way anymore, and the pain was tremendous. Finally, I had to have the surgery, and that surgery was probably one of the most devastating things I ever went through in my life. It was hard, it was long and arduous, but even today, though, I'm happy and satisfied that I did have the surgery. That was one of the best decisions of my life, having that surgery.